Dying Light 2's launch weekend has come and gone. The dust has settled, people have gotten a chance to explore the city of Villador, and of course, it's been no surprise, even after the day 1 patch, people have been experiencing some issues. It's been really odd. It's been a case-by-case basis. When the game first launched, quite a few people came on my stream and were asking if I was having any issues with co-op, was I getting any crashes, was any of my save files getting corrupted. On launch day, I experienced none of that. Some people have been having flawless experiences on PlayStation 5, others, like myself, have been having some random bugs and issues. Techland is well aware of it, and today we're going to be going over some fixes and improvements that are both ready for implementation and actively being worked on. Some of this stuff has been implemented over the weekend through the course of hot fixes, others are going to be addressed in the coming days, while other things that they're actively working on I'd expect to be seen within the next week or so. I also want to say, some fixes are not platform specific. Like I guess on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation there was a bug going around where you couldn't sell valuables to a vendor. That's ready for implementation. They're also working on various story blocks across all 3 platforms, which makes me curious. I wonder if they mean in side quests or even in the main story, certain decisions aren't affecting the world or the player's experience like they should. In other words, they're not working properly. I wonder if that's what they mean. Or maybe side quests are a little bit more important, and in the game's current state, they're not working out the way they should. Anyways, let's take a look at the more important fixes coming to Xbox. On launch day, one of the things people were addressing was the fact that Xbox Series X couldn't play at 60 frames. Well, Techland immediately addressed that. One of the things ready for implementation is the Xbox Series X being able to play in 60 plus frames in VRR mode. They also added an issue where I guess playing in co-op, there was a chance of AIs being immortal, or in other words, incapable of dying, and they also fixed some other co-op problems, where some people weren't able to see dialogue choices. They optimized the game a little bit more for performance, and I guess in co-op, there was also an issue where during stealth, it just wasn't working right. And of course, they also addressed bugs crashing the game. Specifically for console, they're also adding in additional video settings. They don't say exactly what. I know at the top of people's list has been an FOV slider. I don't know if that's going to be coming to next-gen consoles, but they do say they're going to be adding additional video settings, including motion blur, for Xbox and PlayStation. They're also adding in backup saves, which thank God. I guess that would be the next best thing closest to a new game plus. Switching over to PlayStation, specifically at least the PlayStation 5 here, something that's ready for implementation is occasional screen flickering. That is something that I've actually been having. I haven't said anything because I thought it was something on my end. I'm constantly moving my HDMI cable from my monitor to my capture card, so I was thinking maybe the HDMI cable's fucked up or I broke something along the way, but apparently it's an issue with the PlayStation 5 version of the game. Why it's in there, I have no idea, but the way that it pops up is it'd be like a quick flash of a black screen and then it would go back. It wasn't consistent, it'd pop up every now and again just randomly, and it wouldn't even last a full second. It's weird that that wasn't even an issue, but I'm just happy that it wasn't anything on my end, so hopefully that is fixed within these couple days. If not, it's already been fixed. Most of the other bugs, as far as the PlayStation goes, are all based around optimizations for better performance and addressing better stability in co-op and reducing various game crashing. Now, as far as the optimization goes though, it doesn't specifically say PlayStation 5, so I'm assuming based off of that, since they specifically called out the screen flickering on PlayStation 5, when it comes to optimization, I'm assuming they're bringing more performance optimization to the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro. From my experience, with the exception of the screen flickering and a bunch of random little bugs here and there, the actual performance of the game on PlayStation 5 by itself in performance mode has been extremely well. But finally, what's coming on PC? The things that are ready for implementation are more reinforcement against crashes, infinite black screens, AI dead body replication in co-op, which is something that was plaguing all 3 platforms, and they're also bringing DLSS improvements. Currently, they're working on exposing additional video settings for PC, adding backup saves, again, various story blocks, and they're addressing issues with mouse key binding. I guess this is something that was actually brought up in my Discord the other day. Link is down below. Feel free to join. But I guess someone was having problems switching their binds in whatever custom way that they wanted to, and I guess that is an issue that Techland is currently actively working on. Hopefully we see that sooner rather than later. And like I said, if I had to guess, we'll probably see it within a week or so. But let me know what you guys think. Have you guys been playing Dying Light 2? What platforms are you on? How's the game been running? Later on today, I'm going to probably do another 2 videos. We'll see. One of them is addressing some bugs that I've been experiencing primarily on the PlayStation 5. That has been the one that I've had the most problems with. The performance is good, but I've had a side quest that's been glitched out on me, and I've had a bunch of random bugs where I would just randomly spawn in, or a windmill wouldn't activate and I would have to restart my game. You know, just little bugs like that. Nothing that set me back or completely ruined the experience. They're just annoying in the moment. But let's talk down in the comments section. If you want to submit a ticket directly to Techland, there will be a link down in the pinned comment. Feel free to write it there, or you can write in the comments what platform you're on, what issues you're having, or even some recommendations of what you would love to see with the game in the future once we're past out of this initial hump and we start seeing more quality of life improvements and not so much performance fixes. Like always, my name is Cynic. Thank you all so much for watching. Special shout out to my patrons, Woodcrafted Essentials, Grim Reaper, and of course DJ Steph. Without them, this content wouldn't be possible. But until later on today, I'll see you all in the next video.